Oh, what's going on, guys? It's Titan here with a brand new video for you guys. But first things first, as always, hope you guys are having an amazing day. So today's video, I have something new planned for you guys. We are going to be jumping into another Two Towers Chimps. So for this Two Towers Chimps, I will be using Sauda as my hero, and I'm going to go ahead and let you guys see what tower we will be using as a backup. So while we're getting everything started here, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. I really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel and you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons Tower Defense 6 content. Also, if you guys really want to help me out, make sure you guys like this video as well. That way we can go ahead and get a little bit more discoverability on the old U of tubes. Alright guys, so for this strategy, it's going to be some pretty basic stuff. We're going to be starting off with Sauda for the first few rounds. She's going to be able to carry us all the way up to the point where we can afford to buy our heli pilot. Because yes guys, we are going to be going with Sauda and the Apache Prime. Because the Apache Prime is used in a lot of Two Towers Chimps because it's a super strong tower to use. But I wanted to use the Apache Prime with Sauda. But for the most part, there's not really much that we need to do, guys. Like, the only thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be waiting until we have enough money to buy our heli pilot. Then we're going to go ahead and upgrade our heli pilot all the way to Apache Prime. And then the real challenging part starts around round 95 up until round 100. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to the point where I already have the heli pilot on the field, and I have a couple of upgrades, so that way I don't waste too much of your time with this guide. But anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this little bit of a fast forward bit, and I will see you guys here in just a second. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and bring you back on round 22 because we have our heli pilot placed down, and we also have a few upgrades going on our heli pilot as well. So nothing too crazy going on here. So I want to bring you guys back just so you guys know which upgrade paths to go. So as you guys can see, I already upgraded the heli pilot to quad darts, and that's just because I want a little bit of additional popping power. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab pursuit on our heli pilot, and then we're going to buy our razor rotors. That way we don't need to worry about dealing with the lead balloons because our heli pilot will now be able to deal with them by himself. The next thing that we're going to go for is we're going to go for bigger jets. Then we're going to grab the IFR because of course we need our Apache Prime to see camo balloons. Otherwise she's not going to be able to help our Sauda in dealing with the DDT balloons. Right, there we go. We have our IFR, and now guys, there's pretty much nothing else that we need to do. We don't need to activate any abilities. We don't need to do anything crazy like that. The only thing we need to do is we need to upgrade our heli pilot all the way up to Apache Prime. Now guys, I've already done this one time, so I know what round we need to have our Apache Prime by, and we will have our Apache Prime up and running at round 75. So guys, I hate to do it to you again, but we're going to go ahead and fast forward all the way up to round 75. Of course, make sure you're paying attention to when you have the $21,000 to afford the Apache Dart ship. And once you guys do that, you guys can chill out until round 75 because that's when you can afford to buy the Apache Prime. So again guys, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a speedy bit, and I'll see you guys here in just a second. Alright guys, and I'm going to go ahead and bring you back on round 74 because as you guys can see, we can almost afford to buy our Apache Prime, which actually, I thought it was round 75, but it ended up being round, yeah, so round 75 is when we're going to be able to afford the Apache Prime. Well, round 74. My bad, but anyways guys, now that we have the Apache Prime, we are going to be setting pretty all the way up until round 95. But we're not quite out of the woods yet because we need to invest every single bit of our money into upgrading our Sauda because we want our Sauda to be level 20 by round 98, I believe. As long as she's level 20 by round 98, we will be fine. But anyways guys, I also want to take this time to remind you guys to hit that like button if you guys are enjoying. Also, I had a question about the audio. I'm trying something a little bit different, so let me know in the comments below if you guys prefer this way or if you guys prefer the other way. The main thing that's different is that if I go over here, you get, or like the sounds over should be in like your right ear. If I go over here, the sound should be in your left ear. So I need to be like really still whenever I'm recording to make sure that the audio is crisp. But anyways, I was like trying to find something or some way to improve the quality of my content, and I figured this would be one thing that I could do. But anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward all the way up until round 98, and I'll see you guys here in just a second. Alright guys, here we are on round 94. As you guys can see, we have our Sauda upgraded to at level 18. Another reminder guys, make sure you guys are upgrading your Sauda every time you have enough money to upgrade her. But now I want to bring you back for round 95 because round 95 can get a little bit sketchy and we may need to activate Sauda's level 10 ability, but as long as we have good timing and our Apache Prime can hold up, we shouldn't need to worry too much about it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play around at 95 a little bit on the slow side to make sure that we don't lose track of where the DDT balloons are. All right, and the DDT balloons should be popping out any second now. Let's go ahead and fast forward until we see them. All right, so here are the DDT balloons. Alright, so as long as our Sauda does her job and is damaging all of the DDT balloons, we shouldn't have too much of an issue here. Yep, so Sauda is inflicting her bleed damage onto the DDT balloons, and we should be... Alright, let's go ahead and activate her at level 10 to do a little bit more damage here. And we should be good to go now. It's just a little bit sketchy there, guys, because of course we're dealing with DDT balloons, and we don't have a lot of Moab popping power other than our Apache Prime. But alright, there we have it. That was round 95. The next round that's going to give us a hard time is going to be round 98. So on round 98, we will have Sauda upgrade to level 20, and we should have the ability where she can circle the maps 3 times with her level 10 ability. Alright guys, one thing I also wanted to say is that if you guys are watching this in the future, like the far future, when there have been many updates to Bloons Tower Defense 6, I just want you guys to know that this is how OP Sauda was in the 24.0 update. Now, I do predict that Sauda is going to get nerfed sometime in the near future, so if at any point this guide becomes unusable, just know that Sauda used to be this OP. Alright, so round 98. Unfortunately, we do not have Sauda's level 10, or we don't have Sauda level 20 just yet, but we should be able to get her level 20 here in just a second once our Apache Prime pops a few more of these balloons. And then as soon as we get her level 20, then we'll activate her level 10. Now, I know this may sound a little bit complicated, guys, but believe me, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Alright, so let's go ahead and wait here for just 1 second. We're going to wait until the balloons pop down here, then we're going to go ahead and hit them with our level 10 ability, which is going to circle around the map 3 times, doing massive amounts of damage to all of the balloons, like so. Alright, and we should have her a level 10 ability back for round 99, but round 99 isn't going to be that big of a problem because it's just reinforced DDT balloons opposed to round 98. That was a little bit of a sketchy round. Alright, so one thing we will do is we will activate her shield here. Let's go ahead and do a home reset here really quick. Alright, so go back into cubism. Alright, so let's go ahead and replay round 99. Let's wait until the reinforced DDT balloons come out. I think I got a little bit of bad timing on her level 3. Alright, so let's activate her level 3 now. Do a little bit of damage to all DDT balloons as they're passing around this corner there, and there we have it. That's what we needed to do. We need to activate Sauda's level 3 as soon as it hit this corner right here, because it will hit the DDT balloons twice before they circle around the track. So my mistake there, guys. Again, just activate Sauda's level 3 as soon as the DDT balloons hit this corner right here. Alright, so here we go. Let's just go ahead and deal with this bad balloon. Let's go ahead and activate her level 3 to do a little bit more damage to the bad balloon. And then as soon as we pop the bad balloon, we're going to activate Sauda's level 10 to go ahead and finish off the round with no issues. Alright, here are the DDT balloons. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of damage to these ZOMGs. Then once the ZOMGs pop, then we'll activate her level 3. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and activate her level 3 now, and we're going to do massive amounts of damage here, guys. The second round and the third round. And there you have it, guys. 2 Towers Chimps on Cubism using the Apache Prime with Sauda. For the most part, we really didn't have any issues besides round 98, because we need to make sure that we had the correct timing of the ability for the reinforced DDT balloons. But again, for the most part, this was a very easy 2 Towers Chimps, especially since it was done on Cubism and not logs. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Of course, if you guys enjoyed it, please feel free to hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons Tower Defense 6 content. But anyways, guys, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.